Thank you for joining me in the morning at 7 a.m., evening at 7 p.m., and that's Monday through Friday. But in the middle of the week, I thought we'd have Winston Wednesday. So we'd let him tell a story to all the children every Wednesday. So Wednesday with Winston, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., we'll hear Winston tell wonderful stories.
Hello there, boys and girls. My name is Winston, and today I'm going to read one of my favorite stories. Would you like to join me? All right, here we go. In the beginning, before time began, God was alive. The world had no form or shape. Everything was dark, completely, totally, can't see anything dark. But God was there. Then God spoke, which is all he has to do to make things happen. God said, "Turn on the lights." And suddenly the lights came on. It began to glow, bright, bright yellow, and shimmer like gold. God liked what he had created, so he decided to keep the light on for a portion of time. God called the light-filled time day, and he gave the name night to the time when the sun went down. On the very first day ever, there was morning, and there was evening. Then God said, "I have more ideas. I will make a space between the waters to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." And so he did just that. He made the sky. The sky became his canvas, a place where he could paint sunsets, hang stars, perch the moon, and puff up clouds. On the second day, there was morning, and there was evening. Then God had another idea. He said, "Let all the waters on earth come together so dry ground can pop up." So he pushed and swirled and blew all the waters together so that dry spots of dirt and sand and soil appeared. And God called the huge collection of water seas, and he called the dry places land. He said, "Let the land sprout plants." And God saw all the beautiful flowers, fruits, and forests begin to sprout. And he said, "Oh, that is good." All that happened on the third day. Then God said, "I want to do more on my canvas, the sky." He strung stars and planets and moons to light up the evening's darkness, and he hung the sun to light up the day. And God saw that it was good. All that happened on the fourth day. On the morning of the next day, God had a swimmingly good idea. And God spoke, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other living things, big fish, little fish, eels and whales, dolphins and seals. Let the skies be filled with birds who chirp their song and flap their wings." So God created the great sea creatures with all kinds of strange features. Some swim, some scurry, some float, and some dive deep. God also filled the skies and treetops with every kind of bird. Birds that sing, screech, quack, and cluck. He was so thrilled with what he saw that he said, "Oh, this is good." And all that happened on the fifth day. Then God said, "I am so happy with the birds and the fish. I want to create more living things." So he spoke and said, "Let the earth produce animals, all kinds. Some with fur, some with hides, animals that roar, animals that bark, some that meow, and some that squawk." But God was not finished, not even a bit. Before the sun set, he created a person. What an exciting story! I can't wait to see what happens next. I hope you'll join me next Wednesday as we read another chapter of God's story. Until then,